What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? Riddle me this, Nathan.
Yes.
What does its job only after it's fired?
What does its job only after it's fired?
Yes.
Kindling.
Not the answer I'm looking for.
Well, sorry, you have the wrong answer.
No, that's not the wrong answer. I need you to think deeper.
What? Say it again.
Okay. What only actually does its job after it's fired?
After it's fired?
Mm-hmm.
Coal?
No.
I don't know.
A bullet.
Oh.
Mm.
I think kindling's pretty good because that's the whole point of it. Its whole point is to be caught on fire.
No, but that wasn't my answer.
Well, okay.
So, do you want to do another one?
Why not?
Did you know that national anthems are considered country music? Right?
Okay.
That was pretty good.
I guess technically, yes.
No, it's country music.
Yes, technically.
Okay, let's start the show. What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we got another new comic book day video for you for the week of January 19th. This is probably the
beefiest of all the boys
of 2022 for sure. I know we've had a beefier one than this. I think we had 26 comics before, but this is right up there. We've got 23 comics. We can't waste any time.
Let's go.
Okay, first up is the Lives of Wolverine from Benjamin Percy. There's a lot of hype for this book. Twitter is ablaze. Optimistic. I'm not cautiously optimistic. I'm cautious. What did I say? Yeah, I'm cautious.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am quite worried. One of the reasons why I'm quite worried is because this is a weekly event for 10 straight weeks. And it is asking us to spend $5 a book, except the first 2 books are $6 a book. So we are being asked to spend $52 on X-Men comics in 10 straight weeks. Holy shit.
And that's not ask. And that's not including if you're buying any extra covers. Like I'm buying the Peach Momoko cover. Yep. There it is. And, because that thing's gorgeous. So, yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a big ask.
Big ask.
Big ask.
But we'll see. They have been pumping this book for a long time now that this is where there's going to see huge change. It's like, to me, I almost got the feeling it's like Inferno, yeah, but Lives Wolverine, that's going to be it. And it's like, really? Why is that? Why is that the case? But
we'll see.
We'll see.
Anyway, after that, we've got Death of Doctor Strange, X-Men, and Black Knight tie-in. I've been a huge fan of the Death of Doctor Strange tie-ins. They feel like they actually have some consequence and some weight. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, there's not much to say about it other than that. I think Cy Spurrier is actually writing this book, so I'm interested. I'm interested
to hear what you have to say about it.
I know you are.
I'm actually, of any of the tie-ins, this would have done it for me, X-Men and Cy Spurrier writing, but I'm not even caught up on the event.
No, you're good. No, you're fine. All right, another X book, and it is another tie-in to another event, and that's Devil's Reign X-Men from Gary Jerry and Phil Noto. Yeah. I am actually looking forward to this. This is kind of a callback, a flashback. We got a little bit of a taste of this in one of the X-Men books or Marauders. So, Kingpin's got Emma Frost in his pocket. See what happens.
Yeah, I think this has to do with like their history. So I'm curious if we're going to get more flashbacks in this 3-issue series or not. Plus,
I'm sure.
It's a Cable reunion, so yay.
Oof, yeah, and also Phil Noto on the artwork. Like, we can't do wrong. You can't go
That's
wrong
what
with
I
that.
mean. Jerry Gary and
Oh, I see what you're
Phil
saying.
Noto.
Sorry.
It's a
I
Cable
fucked that up.
reunion.
Sorry. All right, after that, we got another Devil's Reign tie-in, Villains for Hire. I am not reading this, but you are.
I am. So my initial enthusiasm was because it's written by Clay McLeod Chapman, who wrote the other Thunderbolts-ish sort of thing, tie-in for King in Black, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
My enthusiasm has waned, but I've already pre-ordered it, so I will honor the pre-order, and we'll see how it goes.
You are quite honorable. All right, after that, we've got from Jason Aaron, we have Avengers 52. This continues this multiverse invasion of these villains, very, very dark villains from across the multiverse, with Doom trying to conquer all of it. I'm excited for it. I just hope this isn't filler or fluff, and I'm sure it's not. I feel like this current story arc has been really good, and it feels like we've got old Jason Aaron back. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're finally going to see a little bit more of this little kid Star Brand too, which has been a thing that Aaron's been teasing for 2.5 years now.
Yeah. All right, after that, we've got the end of the Defenders with issue number 5, The Masked Rider Revealed. This book is complicated as hell. I do enjoy it, but I don't know what the fuck is going on in it.
Yeah, it is out there. It is confusing. I think we're gonna get the classic Al Ewing wrap up, where by the time you finish it, you're like, oh shit. Oh, okay, I get it. We're gonna get the identity of the Masked Raider, and I think as soon as we do, we're really gonna understand what all this means. And I'm hoping that there's a little bit of hinting towards where Ewing is gonna take the cosmic future for Marvel.
I guess that was the question I was gonna ask is, will you feel satisfied if it's a big ass hook for another mini?
I will be disappointed if there is not a clear
conclusion
tease for something else happening in Marvel Cosmic. Doesn't have to be for a specific book, doesn't have to be for a specific writer, but if there is not a clear and obvious tease for Marvel Cosmic Future, I will be disappointed.
It's Miracle Man. Okay, next we have Eternals from Karen Gillan. Thanos is invading. The Eternals and the Deviants seem to be teaming up. I don't know. Big question mark on this book, and it's a good question mark. It's not a bad one. I've actually really enjoyed this run, and I'm excited to see where, obviously after this is over, will Gillen continue to write Eternals as he writes the Council book for Destiny of X? And if they're going to, I would assume they are, because in the summer we're getting an Eternals, Avengers, X-Men event. So I think the future is looking bright.
Yes, the future is looking bright on all things, except for my hopes and prayers that Asad Ribic could at least make it to Eternals 10 with keeping up with the schedule. But it looks like we have to have a guest artist come in and help out, because we have 2 artists credited on this, and I guarantee you it is not because of style design. But
we're not talking about issue 10. We're talking about issue 9.
That's what I'm saying, is he couldn't even make it 10 issues.
Okay, I know. It's okay.
What the fuck, dude? Just, it's like your work is good, but like there are people doing just as good work and media.
That is true. All right, next up we got Hulk number 3 from Donny Cates and Ryan Otley. Issue number 2, we had a pretty decent hook. Some people were happy with it, some people weren't. I didn't really mind it. That being said, I'm ready for some clarity. I want to figure out where we're going first before we get the next big reveal / mystery from Donnie, and I'm sure we will. And the other question I have for this is, on this cover we got Wolverine. We kind of got Wolverine in the last issue, so is this a classic Marvel red herring, or will we get more Wolverine? I don't know.
Yeah, I think this is probably just a red herring sort of thing.
Mm.
If you look at the abundance of variant covers we still have for issue 3 of this run,
Right.
it seems like the covers for the most part have just been let's let Ryan Otley do cool covers, which all right,
No,
whatever.
no,
Um,
well,
yeah, I would also say pay attention. This is legacy number 770 or something like that, or 769, something like that, which
yeah.
means we're going to be getting a big giant 775. It's 100 pages and two pages of Donny Cates, and the rest of it's just bullcrap filler.
All right. After that, we've got Moon Knight issue number 7 from McKay. I think this is the beginning of a new arc and or moving into maybe some connections to Devil Rain.
Mhm.
Which, I guess we should have put this with the Devil Rains, but it's Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Spoilers, if, the new trailer dropped last Monday, so get ready for Moon Knight on Disney Plus.
In what, like 3 months?
I think in May.
Oh yeah, even longer.
We're recording this while it's actually dropping, so I don't know.
Yes,
But this has been a fun run.
yes, I like it a lot. The only thing that I am a little bit bummed out about is, of course, not our normal artist.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't. I'm just gonna bitch. I'm just gonna bitch all the time, and I just don't understand why we can't. Why we can't do it? Just do it. You
Just
know
do
what?
it.
It'd be cool if
What?
someone got paid to do my job, but I also got paid to do my job and not do it.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. All right. After that, we've got She-Hulk issue number 1 from Rainbow. I am really excited for this. I told you before we started recording that I read a couple of preview panels, and I'm like, fuck yes. I am so stoked, so excited. I'm getting, including cover A, I am getting 4 covers for She-Hulk number 1. One's, a double cover, a variant, or a trade dress, and a Virgin. But either way, I'm super stoked for it. I'm ready to get, some good She-Hulk stories, not part of the Avengers, her doing her own thing.
I am gonna hurt your feelings by saying I am very worried about this.
Why?
I am worried that this is literally just going to be a shill in for the TV show. Uh, it already looks like they're planning the exact frame of this run around the TV show, with including super obscure characters like Titania that don't have anything to do with She-Hulk in any sort of extensive way, and sort of shoehorning it all together. And I'm terribly worried that what we're going to end up with is a new age of comics imitating the shows as they're coming out. So it's like, oh, did you like this week's episode? Check out this week's issue, which is the same goddamn thing. And I'm really worried about that.
All right. I kind of don't have a problem with that, but
I do.
I guess we'll move on. Thanks for killing my thunder. All right, next up, we've got Silk, issue number 1. We just, finished a 5-issue mini, I'd say a couple months back, so we're jumping back in again with Silk. I loved the previous mini. I hope, this goes down the road just like Shang-Chi and picks up and continues to go on past 5, because I thought it was a good story. So looking forward to this. That's all I really got to say about it.
I do believe that this one is slated to be an ongoing.
An ongoing, all right. Well, dope. Super stoked.
Nice.
All right. After that, we've got Silver Surfer Rebirth, and we have the Peach Momoko cover on the screen, because it's one of the more prettiest covers that is going to be available. There are a couple other ones that are really good, but I decided to put the Peach Momoko one up there just because it's just fucking fire. That's the only reason why I'm buying this book, but you're buying it because you're stoked.
I am super stoked. There are very few times when you do one of these rebirths, legends sort of things, where we go back into the past and fill in stories from just a random obscure era.
Mm-hmm.
But you take my favorite character, Silver Surfer. You take my favorite writer of this character, Ron Mars. You take my favorite artist from this character of all time, Ron Lim. There's just no way that I can't say no.
Right.
I have to do it. So
how many covers are you buying?
I'm limiting myself to 2.
Wow.
I'm just getting cover A and this one.
I'm proud of you, but I will, until I see you on Wednesday today, picking up all the covers. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
After that, we got Strange Academy issue number 15 from Scotty Young. I'm actually looking forward to this book a lot too. I thought the previous issue 14 was really fun. This is one of the best comics right now in Marvel, and because it's new. You know what I'm saying? And it's new, and it feels like it's thought out. It's done well, and I've never been bored with an issue from Strange Academy. It's always been fire, just straight fire.
I really am glad that they have found a way to keep Calvin in the mix
Relevant,
here. Whenever
yeah.
we found out that he wasn't actually magical at all, but it was just his coat. I was like, man, like, how are you going to keep him around? Like, you got to get rid of him. This is a great way to keep him around.
Yeah,
So
he's gonna go ask for a wish.
yeah.
All right, after that, we've got Star Wars High Republic issue number 13. Looks like shit's about to go down.
This one, we are fighting the Nile. We are taking it straight to Marchion Road. This is supposed to be like a really, really big battle with big implications because we only have 2 or 3 more issues left after that, and then this volume is done. So,
And then we go into the past.
and then Kevin Scott starts volume 2 in October, and we go 150 years in the past.
In October? So we're getting a massive break.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's jump into DC with Chip Zdarsky's Batman the Knight. I'm literally only picking this up because it's Chip Zdarsky. I like Batman. He's great, but I'm solely picking this up for the writer. I know you're struggling with picking up the singles. I know you're going to pick up the singles. Like I already know, like no matter what you say next, I know you're going to pick them up. So whatever.
Okay. Well, I mean, do I need to even say it then? I know for a fact that I'm gonna want this, and I know that they're gonna come out with a badass hardcover, and so and I know I'm gonna want it. So why not just wait and then buy it then?
Because you can't wait. Because you can't wait.
It's a 10-issue series, so we're looking at April or May 2023 before that hardcover.
Yeah. No. Why would you wait that long? That's silly.
Wow.
After that, we got Batman Detective Comics 1049. Looks like we're going to get some Huntress action here. Find out where she's at. Maybe Nightwing. We'll figure out who Nightwing was actually talking about. It's probably Huntress who's in the building. I have been pleasantly surprised with this. I didn't think I was going to like it, and I'm actually really digging it.
Yep, and don't forget the House of Gotham backup story, and this is very, very good.
Yeah.
And everybody that buys this book should be reading it to gain their full money's worth out of the $4.99 cover price.
Well, let's move on. Next up, we've got Green Lantern issue number 10, The Ascension of John Stewart.
So the two stories are coming to a head. In this one, the solicitation basically says that John's role as a Green Lantern and his role in the DC universe is going to change forever. Those are big words that probably won't be true, but it seems like John is about to get a big power upgrade. And then it looks like we've got Joe Mullen actually doing some fighting on Oa. We're all accumulating to a really big status quo changing issue 12 though, which is officially the end of this arc where they're saying that Green Lantern, as we know, it's going to be a whole big thing. So I'm actually looking forward to this. It's a little bit hard to get through because I think there's some really foundational Green Lantern stuff I'm missing.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, Joe Mullen is the greatest DC character of all time, and if she's in it, I'm reading it.
So are you telling me that I should jump back on issue 12 or after issue 12?
I'm saying after issue 12. You should
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. All right, after that, we got Nightwing issue 88 from Tom Taylor. Previous issue was the continuous panel issue, which I don't know, this is a side note. I don't know if you saw, but somebody, I don't know if Taylor did it or somebody he knew did it, but they basically they took 2 issues and made an entire poster board of it. It looks amazing. I got nothing bad to say about Nightwing. Nightwing's been fantastic.
It's been a great series, and honestly, it's been the lightest, I would say, or one of the lighter titles in the Bat family. Like, it feels very like, you're not worried about anything really crazy happening. Now, I'm not saying that if it did, we'd be upset, but like last issue, we were basically chasing after our dog. So, I'm enjoying it. I think it's great.
for sure. After that, we got Superman Son of Kal-El from Tom Taylor, issue number 7. Issue 6 was kind of a flat issue.
Mm-hmm.
So will it rebound? You say yes. I say we'll see. We'll see.
I say yes because one, I think we're starting in a new arc, so we have a new direction where we're going, or we kind of saw where it was going, right?
Right.
And so we're really starting to focus there. I think we were just losing focus, is what was going on. It just felt like issues 5 and 6, we were just like, oh, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And now I think we have a really clear focus of what we're doing. And I also think this issue is going to be really great because it's going to trigger any sort of Comicsgate losers that are actually paying attention to this book still.
I love that.
So.
After that, we jump into our independence with The Rush, issue number 3 from Cy Spurrier. Tell me about
you put the wrong issue or the wrong cover out there, but that's okay.
I am not because I want people to I don't want I want people to see what it is and go find it because the other one doesn't even have the name on it.
Well, it will. I don't know why it's like that, but yes. So this is issue 3, The Rush. This is the slightly horror, where the West begins, sort of frozen wasteland where a lady's out looking for her son. Yep. She finds what is supposed to be his land, but everyone says he's dead. She almost gets run over by like a 3-headed moose. It's all very eerie and weird, and like it feels very real life, except for when all of a sudden it doesn't. But the art is spectacular. The writing is not for everyone. It is very purple prose. A lot of I don't know that I would call it purple prose, but just a lot of like Cy Spurrier is really making sure that his writing feels authentic to the way people would speak in this area in 1899.
Yeah,
I think that can be very unapproachable for some readers, but for me, it hits the spot quite deliciously.
It's thick, but with 2 C's, no K.
Exactly.
Yeah. After that, we've got 7 Secrets from Tom Taylor. So we got a lot of Tom Taylor this week. Feels like it's been a minute since we've gotten to 7 Secrets. September?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Anyway, well, hey man, looking forward to it. I mean, I think issues 11 and 12, there were massive drops in each issue. So let's see if that continues. This cover seems to say that there will be, but is it a red herring? Only time would tell.
Yep.
After that, we've got Silver Coin, issue number 8. Matthew Rosenberg on the writing with Michael Walsh as well. As always, on the artwork. This cover is gross as shit. And, Silver Coin has just been...
Silver Coin is so good. I had to put it out on a recommendation on Twitter today. People were asking for some good horror books. I was like, man, you got to pick up the first volume of Silver Coin. So good. And Matthew Rosenberg, I know he's been around for a while, but he's a name that you don't see as often, and he is writing like 4 different backup stories in DC. He's got What's the Furthest Place from Here, and then now we've got him on an issue of Silver Coin, so I'm super excited about it. And of course, Tyler Boss, his co-creator, decided to do a variant cover for this one as well, which is quite humorous.
All right. And last but not least, we have We Only Find Them When They're Dead, issue 13? 10. I'm to be honest with you, I'm still surprised that I'm picking up this book right now, because this arc has been all over the place. And when something happens, I'm like, wait, what is happening? It's fallen quite far from where it started in the original arc. So I'm hoping that I'm giving Ewing the benefit of the doubt and hoping that we get a rebound and quickly. Because this, I'm going to say it now. I'm doing it. This might be my last issue.
Yeah, I see what Al Ewing is trying to do here, and it's the reason that kept me on. The amount of influence that Isaac Asimov's Foundation has on this is glaringly obvious. And even though Isaac Asimov is a sleazeball piece of shit, Foundation is an amazing. It's one of the best books of all time. And I saw where he was going with it, and I was like, man, I really like this retelling. Sort of, idea where instead of focusing more on the overall aspects, we're really focusing in on the religion aspects.
Yeah.
Which was my favorite part of Foundation, so that's why I stayed on board. If we can't get a clear-cut communication of where we're going, though, yeah. I'm afraid I'm out after this one as well.
Might bite the bullet. So, all right, well, that's going to do it for our new Comic Book Day video for January 19th. Make sure to comment down below. Let us know what you're picking up today, or you did pick up. What are you looking forward to the most? What's the first book you're going to read? And as always, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Make sure to give us a like. We'd love to see those likes. And we'll see you guys live this Sunday, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time here on YouTube. It's going to be a beefy show. We will be bringing back honorable mentions because there's just too many books. We don't even know. There might be a curveball when we get to the shop. Like Ron might be like, "Hey, have you heard of this book?" I'm like, "God damn it, Ron. We can't do it. We just can't do it." Will we do it? Probably. But we will see you guys this Sunday. And as always, read more comics, fam. Talk to you later.